All verse rising my soul family, all verse rising soul family. Now I am going to expose the nature of these rotten, arrogant, cocky ass, soulless, vibrational, light skinned, melanated Middle Eastern women. The truth about these light skinned Middle Eastern women, they have a strong fascination, glorification of European men. This is all facts because a lot of European slave owners, when they colonized Middle Eastern countries, and they just like had so many Middle Eastern people go from dark skin to light skin of today, is due to the colonization of these European slave owners. And the European slave owners, they told a lot of the melanated Middle Eastern light skinned women to hate any nationality of dark skinned melanated men that they see in person. That's why, when us dark skinned melanated males of dark skinned nationalities, when we see these light skinned Middle Eastern women in person, right, as at grocery store or like anywhere, a lot of these light skinned melanated Middle Eastern women, they be having their head down when they see us dark skinned nationality guys, but when it's a European guy, they have their head up, eyes wide, googly eyes dilating, eyes just watering when they see these European men, because European slave owners, they have put an indoctrinated imprint on light-skinned, melanated Middle Eastern women. I know this from experience. Like one time I saw like a light-skinned, melanated Middle Eastern woman like walking in front of me when she saw a European guy, like, doing yard work at his house and shit like that. That European that melanated Middle Eastern woman literally walked to that European guy as if he was some type of celebrity, and she bowed down to him. But then when she turned around and like, saw me taking the walk while she was talking to this European man, she had her head down. She had a subliminal hate towards her. Her eyes would be like, man, here go this dark skinned nigger. That's how a lot of these damn light skinned Middle Eastern women are towards dark skinned melanated men of dark skinned nationalities. And here's another thing why I don't like a lot of these melanated Middle Eastern women. A lot of melanated Middle Eastern women, they always want to disrespect a lot of dark skinned nationality people and call us black and not call us by our nationality. How come a lot of melanated Middle Eastern women are so dumb and so retarded when it comes to the nationalities of dark skinned nationality people? You got dark skinned Nigerians, dark skinned Ghanaians, dark skinned Liberians, dark skinned Haitians, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, the Solomon Islanders, the dark skinned nationality melanated people of the Asian countries. Like, it's so many nationalities of dark skinned melanated people, and a lot of melanated Middle Eastern women don't realize this because they are so indoctrinated by the European slave masters from ancient times, man. It's fucked up, man. And another thing too, a lot of light-skinned melanated Middle Eastern women, these light-skinned melanated Middle Eastern women, they don't like to be re-educated by spiritually awake, dark-skinned nationality males to re-educate them on true history. Because if you tell a light-skinned melanated Middle Eastern woman about religions came from the European slave owners, and the European slave owners' way of life is all indoctrination of a white supremacist, demon soulless, vibrational slave society matrix system, it gets those light-skinned Middle Eastern melanated women mad tight and mad angry, mad upset. And it's like, what you mad tight for? Like, it's true about these European slave masters doing a lot of colonization in the Middle East countries, Asian countries, Mexican countries, and so on and so forth, when European slave owners did a lot of colonization. And it shows in a lot of these melanated Middle Eastern women's nature. Melanated Middle Eastern women always be so interjective towards the dark-skinned nationality men. Anytime the dark-skinned nationality men actually speak on true spiritual intuition, if you tell a lot of these light-skinned melanated Middle Eastern women that The Muslim religion came from the European slave owners when the European slave owners tried to make a lot of melanated Middle Eastern people to stop thinking for themselves and start like being contaminated with indoctrination, right? That's how it is, because European slave owners, they had so much spirituality of old age and new age indoctrination to destroy a lot of different nationality background groups. This is all facts. But a lot of melanated Middle Eastern women don't want to accept that the Muslim thing was created by the European slave owners. The same way the European slave owners try to push a lot of the Christianity thing onto a lot of the dark skinned nationality people. Man, it's fucking sad, man. It's fucking sad. You can't tell, when it comes to this shit, you can't tell light skinned Middle Eastern women anything if you are a spiritually awake, dark skinned, melanated male, because a lot of melanated Middle Eastern women, they were trained by the European slave masters to hate anything that a spiritually awake, dark skinned nationality male say to them about true spirituality that comes from intuition. Because a lot of light skinned, melanated Middle Eastern women be the type to be like, we don't accept your word, we accept what Allah says, and they never met Allah in their life. That's something that the European slave masters forced on to the Middle Eastern countries during slavery, during colonization. You see, that stuff will get a lot of these melanated Middle Eastern women upset and mad type. This is part one of what I don't like about these light-skinned, melanated Middle Eastern women. Stay tuned for part two.